Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to another episode of Three Clarks Podcast. Once again, I am your host alongside my beautiful co-host.
Hey, boo.
Hey, people.
And also Jeffrey is, and also my handsome co-host, Jeffrey. We are here for another episode of Three Clarks, and we appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging out with us every Thursday at 8 o'clock. Like I said, we're here Thursday, and wonderful. It's another Thursday that we're able to come and hang out with y'all and talk our mess. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out and doing what we do. Welcome. Well, hey, Kim, how you doing? Hey, Kim. So, it's Thursday, but it's not any other Thursday. It is February the 3rd, meaning it is 3 days into Black History Month. So I'm going to give some round of applause. Black History Month, you know. Yeah. But like everybody always say, every day is Black History.
Right.
So I want to do something different this month and start the show off with our little known Black History facts. So I have a person I want to talk about, and then I have him on the screen now. So y'all can see him. Y'all can hear my voice, but can't see him. I want to talk about Mr. Byron Allen Folks.
Brian Allen who?
Byron Allen Folks. Byron Allen Folks.
Oh, okay.
Byron.
Okay, Byron.
Byron.
I was like,
Byron.
I'm like, who's that?
Byron Allen Folks is a comedian, entrepreneur, TV producer, and philanthropist.
Yeah.
So a little bit about him, you don't know. Byron Allen is a comedian who at the age of 14 was seen by Jimmy Walker, a.k.a. JJ from Good Times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At 14, he asked him to join a writing team of promising young comedians. And in this collective was Jay Leno and David Letterman. And he was only 14.
David Letterman.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were in this collective. How he got it started as his mother, Catherine Folks, was a publicist for the studios in LA.
Mm.
So he started as he was going to work with her. So at age 18, Allen made his debut on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson at 18. So he's like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was young when he was doing it.
Oh, wow.
So was he the first Black person to do it, or?
No, he wasn't the first Black person. I'm going to tell you what his first is Black. So on the earliest roles, he was a regular presenter on the NBC series Real People, joining the cast beginning in the second season. His show Jammin' was picked up as Kicking It with Byron Allen in 1992, and it ran for more than 21 seasons. Allen's foray into television production began in Los Angeles in 1993, where he founded Entertainment Studios. With the launch of the first series, Entertainments with Byron Allen, a weekly one-hour series profiling current stars and film and television, in 2018, Entertainment Studios acquired the Weather Channel, NBC Universal, Bain Capital, and the Blackshirt Group. In 2019, he became a partner in Sinclair Broadcast Group and Diamond Holdings Group to acquire Fox Sports Studios, which he was allowed to buy because Walt Disney was buying 20th Century Fox. So, Walt Disney bought. So Byron Allen is a billionaire businessman who owns the Weather Channel.
So you should have started there. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I was trying to read his bio. I was trying to read his
bio. Paraphrase.
Paraphrase that.
I was trying to read his bio.
Get to the juicy stuff.
I'm like, what? I mean, where is he going with this?
So Byron Allen is a black billionaire who owns the Weather Channel.
Okay.
And he has multiple, I think it's over 100 private channels that he owns. So, like comedy.tv and radio.tv and cars.tv. These are channels that networks he owns.
So to paraphrase what Dwayne is saying, Byron is one of our few billionaire black people.
Businessmen. Who didn't do it? Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad, Shantae.
Billionaire black man who made his mark in television through owning a bunch of television stations. So that's who he is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know he owned the Weather Channel. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
And their headquarters are in Atlanta, Georgia.
I pass it every morning.
Yep.
Yeah, he bought the Weather Channel just within the last 3-4 years.
So
right off of 285 right there. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're doing big things as black people,
Black people
he owns a lot. It's like so low key, like not a lot of people know unless you talk about it. Like nobody would have known any of that.
Yeah. That is correct. This was a very good
Thank you.
segue.
Because he had a show. They have a TV show I used to watch it come on late at night.
Yes. That's how I discovered him. He was a comedian. I didn't know he really did comedy. I knew his TV show where he did interviews. He was like before Arsenio Hall.
Yeah, and they were like just sitting on the couch talking to other comedians, just cracking up, talking about stuff. Like, wow, pretty good.
Early
good
90s.
Stuff.
Yeah, Byron
early
Allen.
90s, yeah.
Byron Allen, folks, professionally known as Byron Allen. So if y'all don't know him, look him up. Little known Black History fact.
That's awesome.
There we go. So Shantae, what's been going on with you this week?
So as everyone knows, I have my artist. We're planning his next concert series, which will be in April. So tickets will go on sale soon. I'm currently working on character development for Lucid Evidence, which is me and Jeffrey's baby that we're kind of working on. Of course, I have Tea and Things that comes on every Wednesday at 9 on 4220 Podcast Studio Rooms on Facebook. So check us out, all three women there. Of course, I'm raising my daughter and trying to be the best wife that I can be. So that's all I'm doing right now.
There we go. Jefferson, you're a famous person. What you got going on in your life?
A famous person.
I'm famous?
Yeah, Jefferson.
I don't do.
He wearing that champion shirt. Look at he got that champion shirt.
I just had to remind everybody that
Super Bowl's coming up. That we still got Braves in Georgia.
In Georgia are champions. Just in case y'all forgot. But I ain't been doing nothing. I've been boring this week. I ain't got nothing.
You got nothing going on?
I've just been going to the gym, going to work.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's it. Drinking water. Mind my business. And I what y'all say. Is that the saying? Drink water and mind.
That new TikTok that's out right now.
Yeah.
What's that TikTok?
Drinking water,
and mind my business.
There they go. All right. Let's get into the juice. Okay, let's say first. Let me say.
What about you? What you been doing?
Oh yeah.
Out here showing houses. That's what I've been showing houses all week. And other than that, it's been a boring week for me. Other than I'm just getting ready for the show, preparing stuff for us to talk about and have a good time. That's about it.
I want to send a couple special shouts out though. Okay. I will say that.
All right.
So
birthday shout outs.
Today is my uncle's birthday. Then we'll call him Uncle.
There you go. Mr. Jimmy.
Mr. Jimmy.
Happy birthday.
And to one of my very best besties, her birthday is on Saturday. Happy birthday, Robin.
Robin's watching right now. She's waving. Hey.
So many birthdays.
I need y'all to fix y'all emoji hands, people. Y'all emoji hands do not represent who you are. Hands. I need y'all to have chocolate hands coming out.
Chocolate. Not no yellow.
I don't know
Yellow
how to
hands. I don't know
change
no
the
yellow
color.
people.
Simpsons?
Yeah,
The
Simpsons. I don't need no
I don't
Simpsons
know how
people.
to change the color of my hand. How would I
Okay.
change it?
I changed all the colors, all my hands,
Well,
my
how do you
fingers, my
do
cross,
it?
my fingers, all that. Yeah. Yep.
The
So,
beginning of the year is flooded with birthdays. I noticed that.
I
Yeah.
know.
yeah, and
People
then
was getting it in. Like,
I thought it was gonna be straight. Then my best friend's
that's
wife's birthday coming
summertime.
up.
Is it summer?
That's
9
summertime.
months ago?
Let me see. 9 months ago.
Robin, you can change emoji hands. Tiffany, you can change emoji hand colors too. Come on now, y'all can change
Let's
emoji hand, but
see.
represent your color.
December,
Well,
So-
Tiffany is
November.
yellow, so.
Tiffany's yellow. Okay,
So
she's
is
yellow.
Robin. She's yellow
Oh,
too.
well,
She's
there you go.
They high yellow.
High yellow.
High yellow.
Not just yellow.
Yeah.
High yellow.
All right. All right. First, I want to send condolences and prayers out to the family of Miss if I mess up her name, I'm sorry. Chesley Trist,
I feel like if you can't say her name, you don't need to give
Miss USA 2019, passed away.
Oh, yes. I
Yes.
heard about that.
Yes, Miss USA 2019 passed away at the age of 30 from falling from her New York high rise.
Was it suicide?
So
Or?
they're saying it may be suicide, depression, and our family saying you got to think about people that you know. You got to look out for your people. Always talk to your
Yeah.
people. Check on them. Make sure they're doing all right. Every now and then, just check on some. I called Jeffrey one day. I said, Jeffrey, I ain't talked to you. What's going on? What you doing? Nothing. Okay. I think it was
All right,
during the holidays.
Just
All right.
saying what's up.
Just saying what's up. Somebody
Yeah.
friends
Don't
call
really
to check
want
on me
nothing. Okay.
sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But if you got somebody, if you don't got somebody, check on your people. Make sure they're doing all right. Make sure they do.
Yeah, I do FaceTime checkups, you know.
The FaceTime check out.
I'll regularly just randomly start calling, you know, people that I haven't seen in a while.
Mhm.
I'll randomly call them on Instagram and be like, "What's up?" They don't answer. I keep calling back over and over, and they be like, "Damn, what you want?"
I don't answer them.
But you know why? Because I had a friend,
Mhm.
God rest his soul,
Mhm.
and we had gotten in an argument,
Mhm.
and then I didn't talk to him for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And I called him and called him and called him and called him. Didn't
Mhm.
realize he had gotten sick,
Oh,
and he passed.
okay.
And so I will never make that mistake again,
Mhm.
to let so much time pass for somebody that you care about or whatever. You want to make sure they're
Mhm.
good. That's the thunder.
Oh, that's- I'm like, what is that noise?
That's the thunder
I think
outside.
thunder going.
Yeah.
So I will always make sure that the people that I care about, they'll never be too long that I will go without speaking with them.
Yeah.
There you go. You never know what somebody's going through. You're right, Tiffany. We never know. So you
Yeah.
always got to talk to somebody. So I wanted to bring that point up. So what we're going to talk about, the people getting fired, get suspended, the people making money, people having babies. What we want to talk about? What we talk about? What's going on?
Who got fired? Somebody got fired?
All right. So Jeff Zucker,
Jeff
Jeff
Zucker.
Zucker.
CNN. Y'all know what CNN is.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
president of
Do we know
CNN.
who CNN is?
Y'all know I said what? I didn't say who. I said what? CNN.
I wrote
So
it
Jeff
back.
Zucker, the president of CNN, resigned immediately
Uh,
because he did not disclose his consensual relationship with a VP of marketing. So I'm trying to figure out. He had a consensual, they both, but
Okay.
because she was subordinate and he was a president, he resigned so that he wouldn't get in no more trouble. What is the
What?
issue with the subordinates and the consensual relationships?
Because they're saying that they don't want to be taken advantage of.
and that's your chain of command.
Yeah.
Well, I use chain of command, military term, sorry,
Yeah.
but you can't really do that with somebody that works under you if they work
right,
in a
because
different.
you don't want to,
Yeah.
doesn't want to, you can't influence somebody because they can always say, okay, you used your power to bully me into the relationship. And I might not have technically wanted to be in it. And that's why they're saying that a lot of times they need to sign the papers, both of them saying, okay, yes, we both consented to this. And I was not forced or coerced into this.
That's a hard word.
And then not only that, but they want to make sure that when people are getting promotions, that they're getting promoted on their merits.
Not
there's
because
no
they
type
sleeping
of
with the
favoritism.
boss.
Right.
Favoritism.
Not
yeah.
favoritism, because then somebody else could come back and say, well, I was discriminated against because they were in a relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you in
You
there with
can't
the boss and you showing naked.
Fraternize over there, fraternize.
Right. I want to get that promotion, and
Right.
then the boobs come out. I mean,
You
I'm just trying to
showing
say.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it comes down to this guy or the girl you dating,
Mm.
give my girl the promotion, and
But then you give it to the guy, and not the girl you're dating, and then she be at home like, "Why did you give me the promotion?"
No. Then she says discrimination.
discrimination.
He won't give me
You
the promotion.
discriminated
Now
against
she
you
can
Because we
use
in
that
a
together.
against him.
relationship.
She can use that against him now.
Yeah, so
It's a lot of
it's a
stuff.
basically double-edged sword, and then the other person say, "Well, now you're in a relationship with them. That's
Oh,
why.
that's your girl. That's why.
That's good. That's why you gave it
Cool.
to us. So you never win. So you
Yeah,
can never win when it
you
comes to
can't.
the high up situations like that.
And that's
Yeah.
why people normally don't disclose if they're in relationships with other folks.
But you know, the only reason they found out that he was in this relationship because the investigation they did into the anchor, Chris Como, that they did him because he was helping his brother out and he had got fired.
Mm.
So that's the only
Oh.
reason they found out about his relationship because
Mm.
somebody else was in trouble. That don't make no sense.
Yeah,
Just because this dude over here, in trouble, why I got to take blame for what he did?
yeah.
Because you didn't disclose it when you saw what was happening.
Yes,
They're saying you're being dishonest.
yes.
It's a tough situation.
It is a tough situation. So,
Coerce. That's a hard word.
Coerce.
coerced.
Spell it.
Coerce.
Lulu said that's against most company policies, but
Yeah.
so
Yeah, it is.
other person getting fired or suspended is Miss Whoopi Goldberg.
Mm.
So we're just going to touch on this subject. We're not going to go too much because
Yeah.
we're not going to get canceled. We're
I
not
don't-
trying to
I
get.
don't- I don't
We're
wanna
just
get
going to tell
terminated.
what happened. We're not trying to get canceled, but what happened to Whoopi is Whoopi Goldberg has been suspended from ABC for 2 weeks because Whoopi said on ABC, you hear me? Whoopi said this on ABC that the Holocaust wasn't about race. It was about the inhumanity to other humans. Then she came the next day and apologized. She said it was about race. It was about the Nazis believing that the Jewish were inferior race and that they want to exterminate them. So Whoopi Goldberg has suspended for 2 weeks so that they can basically manage the situation.
Mhm. Yeah. She meant. I think she meant well. She didn't.
She didn't mean she didn't mean bad by that
She was
situation.
just trying to look at it at a different way. I think. So,
I get mad because that's direct breach of the
Mhm.
First Amendment.
Mhm.
Like, I should have the right to speech, whether you agree with my comment or not. That's not fair.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's what the View is supposed to be about.
Yeah.
But they say it's defaming the
Right,
Jewish
but
people.
I mean, so it makes me sick because,
Mm-hmm.
I told Dwayne last night when he brought this up, I feel like the only race that truly, like, if you're Jewish, I'm not saying that you can turn it off, but if you don't necessarily want people to know about your background and culture, you don't have to share that. You can keep it to yourself. But with Black people, you can't turn that off. I can't be like, okay, I'm not Black today.
Yeah.
I can't go into the store and like magically make my skin, a different color. So it's just too much.
Yeah,
and I'm not minimizing anything by any means. I'm just saying, like, it just kind of sickens me when I feel like people get slapped on the hand for just having a point of view. That's not right.
Yeah.
I don't like
Fox
it.
News will have some. Well, Fox News would say something different. Would say about the same thing you're
It's
saying.
Jewish an option.
When you ask for race.
Because I kind of get where she was coming from. Like, Jewish people, you can't look at somebody and be like, oh, you're Jewish.
Oh, you're Jewish,
you
right.
You look white.
Right.
But you
Right,
look at
when
you,
you
oh, you're
put-
Black. Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, so,
Correct.
yeah.
It becomes that. It becomes
So
that.
Yeah.
I feel like the people who had the problem with it has never walked a day in our shoes.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you can't understand the perspective, so you're mad because you can't understand that perspective.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to move on from that subject because, like I said, we don't want to
Why?
get
It's a
canceled.
good subject.
It's a very good subject,
Yeah.
but
Well, I don't know why you're trying to move on from it.
it's a very good subject. It's very, very good because, like I said, Dante just he put that option up.
Let's not get
Yeah.
boring on our. We can't be
Yeah.
afraid to have an opinion.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna
so-
get canceled.
And,
What
and then-
our 6
Our-
viewers gonna cancel us?
8. We got 8. We got 8.
Because you know what else? And you got to think, they own all the networks. So the minute you say something about them,
Defamation
it's over.
League.
You can say anything racist, you might get suspended.
Well, they better go to one
Well,
of
the
these
N word, they
networks.
can't say that out.
You
First
can't
of all,
say
you
that.
better go
But
to one of these networks that Byron on.
You
He
can't,
understand.
and you can't say, there you
He
go, Grace.
understand our perspective.
Yeah.
You can't say black people are criminal.
Byron,
All
give
black people are
Whoopi her
criminals.
own show and call it The View 2.
I think that's called a talk.
oh, the
You
talk.
mean The Real?
Or
No, they have the talk. There's a talk on CBS.
So
The
they got
Real
the
is on
talk,
Fox.
The Talk,
the real and the view. Yeah.
The Real Talk
Yeah.
View.
That's crazy.
The Real Talk View. On,
And
The
it's
Real
all-
Talk View.
on one
And
of
it's
Byron's
like women.
networks.
It's all women.
Well, they changed up the talk
Right. Uh-huh.
because that's the one that had got a lot of trouble with Sharon Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne on the talk.
Oh, yeah.
She had defended Pierce Morgan when he was talking about the princess, the black princess.
Okay. Yeah.
So he was talking about his.
The Black
he didn't
Princess Meghan Markle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pierce Morgan is
Why
a
you
friend.
call her the Black Princess?
Cause she is. She's a black princess.
Why you would just say her name though?
Because I like to say because it's Black History Month, so I won't say the black princess.
Or you forgot her name?
Black.
There you go.
Or you forgot her name?
But
Black.
Sharon Osbourne talked about her friend Pierce Morgan. He's not really. He didn't mean it that way. And then they got into a heated argument. The whole show got crazy and everything. So
Mhm.
now they don't have just women anymore. It's men. I think it's like 2 men and 3 women now. She's off the show because she quit because she didn't like how she was being treated, and it was a whole bunch. And then it was not Sherry, Philip black girl, but another black woman.
Sherry Shepherd?
No, Sherry's on a different show. It's a different
There's so
comedian,
many
black
shows.
comedian.
I don't know.
It's so many.
know.
It's so many. It's hard to keep
I
track
don't know.
of. It's hard to keep
Okay.
track.
Is
of.
that the one with the girl that used to be on Jamie Foxx show? Is that?
Yes,
Good show.
Garcelle. No, she's on
Bouvier?
The Real.
See, I can't
Garcelle
even-
Bouvier is on The Real.
There's so many of them. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, she's on The Real?
Yeah,
I
she's
thought
on-
that's where Tamara.
She's
Yeah.
been off. She's been off that
For real?
show for years.
Tamara and
Jenny, Jeezy's wife.
Adrian
Is it?
Bailon.
Adrian
one is
Marlone's in there.
Is that the chick from Three Little Women?
Yeah, no, that's the Cheetah
Yeah,
Girls.
3LW.
No, the Cheetah Girls. That's where she was from.
No, 3LW.
Adrian Bailon.
I thought she was L3LW.
I thought
Yeah.
she was in the Cheetah Girls. She might have been.
Both. That's both. Cheetah Girls is a movie.
It is both.
Cheetah Girls is a movie. 3LW is a R&B
They were the
group.
chick, yeah.
Cheetah Girl wasn't a.
She tripped me out when she was on there talking about she gotta have sex every 6 seconds or 6 minutes or
What?
something like that.
Wow.
Talk about she got a problem and she gotta be going to the bathroom and like relieve herself. I said, what the hell?
Going
It's
there.
a condition.
What? I
What?
heard of. Wow. Well, I
Okay.
never heard of that.
Never heard of that ever.
She got a
Yeah,
good name.
she was talking about it on the Real. And I was
Every
like,
6
"Yeah,
seconds?
like every 6 minutes, I think.
She gotta
She
go-
must have sex every 6 minutes.
Oh no.
Baby, show one every 6 hours?
Oh yeah, no,
I-
it was something. I was like, what?
She
So
gotta
you
go.
taking a bathroom break
and
with
go-
your vibrator?
Go in there and rub one out real quick.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Get it done. Get it done.
They're like, oh,
Speaking of sex and rubbing one
Wow.
out, guess who gonna having another baby?
Who?
Nick Cannon.
Oh, that's right.
Nick Cannon got number 8 on the way.
Well, have you seen his talk show?
I did see a clip. I haven't watched the whole talk show, but I saw the
He
clip.
is very entertaining.
Is it?
Mhm.
I haven't seen the whole
It's
show.
pretty good. I saw clips of it.
I seen
I
clips
like
of it.
Nick, like
But he's real. He keeps it real with everybody.
Yeah.
I like Nick. I don't know why so many. I mean, you know,
I always like Nick since
okay,
Walk.
there are so many Rolling Stones out
Mhm.
there, and Nick is just one
Honest
of
about
those.
it. He's honest about it though.
Mhm.
I mean,
He's
and,
like, I take care of all my baby mamas, I take care of all my kids, and they all know about each other.
and he's getting so much criticism. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like he's got the magic touch. Clearly,
Yeah, he must have a conversation with all other than Mariah, because Mariah was his wife and he was gone. But he must have this relationship. He talks to him like, hey, you're not the only one. I might have another kid
and
here. But
and it probably ain't even that. He got the Rico Suave going on clearly because they keep opening up their legs with no protection. So clearly, there's something about them they like.
they got to be.
You know
Got
what I'm saying?
to be. Got to be.
Clearly, there
yeah.
is something about him that they like.
Yeah, so congratulations to Nicholas Cannon on having baby number 8 with baby mama number 6.
Well, I
6.
just hope
Wow.
that he is screening these women for, because I think he has sickle cell.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he does have.
And-
No, he has lupus.
Oh, okay.
He has
So
lupus.
he needs to make
That's
sure
not
that
hereditary.
the genes
Mm.
you know,
Yeah, he has lupus. Yeah, he had lupus.
yeah,
You know.
that the genes don't, that the wife or the girlfriend or the baby mama is not carrying that same gene, so that he doesn't have procreating, be procreating kids with issues.
A lot
Yeah.
of his baby. I don't know if any of them are full black, but I know. Well, yeah, I know a lot
So
of them
it's
have
all,
mixed.
I mean, it's
Because
not,
I think I think it's a full black thing. Sickle cell. I don't know about lupus, but
Is it?
okay,
Okay.
it's a full black thing. But yeah, sickle cell black
sickle
person.
cell is a black disease.
It's more
Really?
black people have sickle cell than white people. I think it's very rare
I've
in a white person.
never seen a white person.
I think it's
sickle cell.
very, very rare.
Yeah.
But don't quote me at epidemiologist. Go ahead and jump
Let me
in.
see about that.
Yeah.
He ain't doing all that. Doctor say he ain't doing all. He just smashed it.
Oh,
Whatever.
Lord.
All right. Okay. And on to the another one. Congratulations to Riri.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, Jeffrey, you in a Drake Chris Brown situation?
Nah, I'm just playing.
You in a Drake Chris Brown situation? Like, damn.
Yeah. Crying at the gate. No. Congratulations.
But congratulations to her and ASAP Rocky. But the funny thing is, the memes they're making about Drake.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious.
About Drake and him. I saw the one where they made one, they edited so smoothly of him being on his phone.
On the phone, yeah.
And he looking at the photos, zoomed in on the baby. I was like, oh, the internet is wrong for that.
It's crazy.
Why y'all? Okay.
European, South Asian, and Middle Eastern countries. So that's why we don't see a bunch of white people here in America
With sickle cell.
because
Gotcha.
it seems like it's, So that, again, we're being pulled from our ancestral home from over there in the Middle East and brought over here. And so, we got,
Okay, we did a good show. I didn't even get to all our subjects. So, we got a couple minutes left. You want to talk about the Little Debbie cakes or Janet Jackson?
Talk about Janet.
Janet
if you
Janet
nasty.
Jackson.
So, Jeffrey, did you watch the documentary?
I watched part of part one.
You
I
watched
haven't finished
Part
it yet.
of part
What?
one?
Part half.
So that was like 30 minutes?
Part of the half. Yeah, I haven't finished it. Yeah. But
So can we talk about it? Can we talk about it for the people who haven't watched it?
I'm gonna,
All I gotta say,
Go ahead,
y'all, is y'all gotta go back and listen to Demita Joe. Like, that was such a good album. But I mean, she talks about a lot of really candid things about her life, her relationships, her love. Didn't really know how serious her and Jermaine Dupri was, so that was kind of interesting. How she spoke on that, and so she looks so beautiful without makeup, guys. Like, her skin is completely flawless, and she loves her family, and she's a Taurus.
She is?
Yep.
When's her birthday?
It's April 16, 17, 18, somewhere around there.
It's got to be after the 20th if she's a Taurus.
Okay, well, so 23rd, 24th, 25th, somewhere around there. Let's see.
From what I saw, I saw the beginning of it, like I said, the first 30 minutes when they're talking about when they all lived in that small house in Gary, Indiana. 600 square feet, 9 kids.
That is a
wow.
lot.
I didn't know about the one that died at birth.
I didn't know either.
May 16th.
May 16th. Yes, that's Taurus. Yeah, I didn't know about
that. Was Randy's twin, right?
I think so. It was Randy's
the last
twin.
One, Randy? Was Randy the youngest one? Randy, yeah.
Randy's twin, Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon Jackson.
Yeah, so didn't know about that one.
There's going to be another one.
There was going to be another one. I was like, wow. One set of twins. So I was like, what?
And I was looking at the timeline of each child. They had a child almost every year.
So basically, as soon as she popped it out, he be like, "Hey,
what's up? Is it healed yet?"
As soon as that's healed.
He wasn't even doing it when it was healed.
Like right after, I think a couple times they skipped a year, but it was like 50, 51, 1960, 62, 63 skip, 64, 5. Like, wow, like right after the other. Man,
them women was OGs
I
back
mean,
then.
yeah, that's all they did back in the day. Go to work and come home and.
Well,
But she didn't work. She was a housewife.
Oh well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
I don't think Katherine Jackson ever worked a day in her life.
Yeah.
And then her husband took care of her. And then when the kids, they took care.
And then the
kids took care of them. Katherine Jackson ain't got to do nothing ever. Well, she's 90-something years old now.
Let's be clear.
Uh-huh.
She did work.
She took care of 9 kids. Yes.
She took care of 9 kids.
10.
Yeah.
You take care of 9 kids and you let me know if that ain't no daggone job.
Well, let's say this now. She did take care of kids, but she didn't take care of all 9 at one time. Because you think about by the time certain got to a certain age.
But she was still making their clothes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She did. Oh, no, she did. She did the thing now. I'm never going to diminish what she did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even if let's say if everybody's sick in the house. She got to take care of everybody.
If one of them gets sick, everybody getting sick.
Yeah.
Right.
You're too close. Because there were 5 of them and then one.
In one room, like 3 in one bed.
There was 3 sleeping in one bed, 1 sleeping at the top. Then they said that the 3 girls slept on the couch.
Yeah.
And the mom and dad slept in the room. I'm like, that is just.
Yeah.
But, I think about, my mom, it was 6 of them when they grew up. And they had a 3-bedroom house. And so 3 girls in one room and 3 boys in the other room.
Yeah.
And then the mom and dad. And they had 1 bathroom.
People nowadays are spoiled.
Right.
I'm one of them. I'm not going to lie. Not going to tell no truth about I am spoiled. I was like, I couldn't live in those, living now and then live back then. And I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say.
Because every house I've ever lived in, so we were younger, at least had 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
I never had to really share a room.
Oh, okay. Must be nice.
Okay.
Now my sisters, they shared a room for a long time. But I never really had to share my room.
Mm-hmm.
So
must be nice. Must be nice, you ever ain't it? She ain't had no bunk bed or no double beds or 3 people sleeping in one bed.
No, I never had that.
I never shared a bed, but I shared a room.
Yeah. Well, my sisters, they never shared a bed, but they definitely shared a room until I think my sister was like 13 or 14 before she got her own room. But I had my own room. I was like, and I had my own bathroom. It was like, okay, I want my own room, own bathroom.
Must be nice.
Then,
must be nice.
I remember me and my sister had to share a bathroom, and she used to be so anal about the sink. Oh my God.
I didn't get my own bathroom till we moved into that townhouse.
Yeah, we didn't get our own room until
we had our own
high school.
room.
When
we moved into when we moved into that rental house on Cary Farm.
Yeah, Cary Farm, yeah.
We had the rental house on Cary Farm. We had our own rooms.
And that was our own room.
That's the first time.
That was high school. Time. I think I was
that was high school. That was definitely high school.
Yeah, high school. Yeah.
That was high school. And then when we moved
all that time y'all was sharing a room?
I think I was either going into high school. I know it was 8th grade, but
what was it like?
When we first moved here, we were sharing a room because we was in the apartment.
What was it like sharing a room with your brother?
I mean,
was he messy?
I mean, I don't.
You don't remember?
I can't remember.
You can't remember? I can't remember.
When we first moved here, we had the apartment and we had 2 twin beds in the bedroom. Yeah. So we shared a room. I can't even remember how the closet was. I don't even remember.
Oh, gosh. I don't
remember that stuff.
Yeah, you just blocked it out. You got a mental block.
Oh, no.
You got a mental block.
I had my own room when Dwayne went to college and then.
No, when we got into the townhouse, there was 2 bedrooms upstairs. So one was yours, one was mine.
Okay.
And then eventually, when I came back, she let me get the basement. I had to stay upstairs. Right. You had that one room, I had the other room.
Okay, yeah.
And then when I came back from college, then I got the basement.
Okay.
Yeah, then you got the basement.
Oh, Lord. Where the magic happens, huh?
Then he got the basement.
That's a subject for another night because we are over our time limit, which has been a great show.
Yeah.
Our show's 30 or 45 minutes.
I thought it was 45.
It is 45.
It is 45 minutes. Oh, we got another 10 minutes. Okay, we got subjects. Just
got
10 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
Our daughter is never going to understand the struggles
of sharing a room. Or sharing anything.
Sharing anything, really. And she is super spoiled.
Yeah.
Like to a whole nother level of spoiled. Even her auntie be like, "You're trying to take advantage of me right now." She was like, kinda.
So spoiled that I got to remind it all at times. I like, leave me alone, spoiled child. Get out my face.
Right, there's nothing you can say that you're deprived of, sweetie.
So you come crying to me, I was like, you better get out my face with that.
Yeah.
You ain't live life. Then you go talk about, well, I need a... No, you don't.
Right.
No, you don't. You don't need all that.
You don't need it.
You don't need all that. All right, so.
You got another subject for us.
So I do got another subject. The rich getting richer.
Mm-hmm.
So I read the story about Kim Kardashian and her Skims. So her Skims, her clothing line, her undergarment line, Skims and loungewear.
Oh, that's what it's called, Skims?
Yeah, Skims. It was Kim Kimono, but she got roasted in social media talking about she's appropriating Asian culture. So she changed the name from Kim Kimono to Skims. So now her company has doubled in worth and is now worth $3.2 billion. And the reason for all of that is doubled and because it's the pandemic. Because she made undergarments and loungewear. And
well, that was smart.
So she didn't know the pandemic was going to hit, but then her sales doubled because most people weren't going. They weren't buying jeans and dresses and all that. They buying nice loungewear to sit in the house.
Right.
So they want to be comfortable in the house and they sweatpants and they shirts. And then she got a deal. She's the official provider of the women's Olympic team for their loungewear. So she got that deal. But
I ain't mad at her. That girl know how to make some money. That family knows how to make money.
Yeah,
the mom is like the mastermind.
Yeah. She knows how to make.
I mean, she took a situation and she flipped that thing 50,000 ways to Sunday.
She did. She did.
She took it and was like, okay, you was out there doing what you was gonna do. Okay, well, we about to take this and we about to finagle it.
Yeah.
We about to finagle it.
So, sports. Shantae, let's talk about sports, Shantae.
It's her favorite subject.
It's her favorite subject. So let's talk about this Black History Month. So we're gonna talk about Brian Flores. Who you say Shantae is Brian Flores? Did you just ask because you want to know? He's the former coach of the Miami Dolphins, and he's a black man.
And he's a black man.
And he is suing the NFL for discrimination.
Well, 3 teams in the NFL.
I thought he added the NFL and the 3 teams.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I thought it was the NFL and the 3 teams for discrimination. Yes. Oh, yeah. See, you know, Lulu knows a good topic. So he's suing them because his friend and mentor sent him a text message saying, "Congratulations on the job, man. I know you do it."
It was kind of jacked up what happened.
You heard about that?
I told him stuff.
I was messed up.
It was kind of jacked up. I ain't gonna
appreciate
lie.
man. Yeah, good job. You got it. He's like,
I got what?
I ain't even go to interview. Interview's still not till next week. What you talking about? Oh, yeah, they said they going with you. You're the guy. You sure you're not talking about Brian Debble? Oh, my bad. So, if y'all don't know,
Black Brian.
Latte said they're not in the NFL. So if you know, Brian Flores was a coach. He had 2 good seasons at the Miami Dolphins. Nobody knows why he really got fired. But he was supposed to go interview for the New York Giants. But like you said, found out that he didn't get the job before he even interviewed. Yep. This thing called the Rooney Rule. You have to interview black coaches. What is it?
At least one, I think.
At least one black coach for a coach, for a position, a general manager or a coaching position. You have to interview them before you make your hiring decision.
Yeah.
They made their hiring decision before they interviewed. That's why he's suing.
And they were just going to...
They were just going to put him in there just for the rule.
We got to interview him. Let's bring him in here. Just interview him.
Just interview him.
Which is messed up.
That is so...
There's so many good black coaches out there that are not getting hired.
He's one of them, though.
He's very good.
Because he had 3 seasons. He had the first season was bad, but he didn't have nobody. He drafted, and then the last 2 seasons were winning seasons. And everybody was like, why did he get fired?
So he's a head coach?
Yeah, he was a head coach.
Yeah.
And he was head coach for the Miami Dolphins.
Was he difficult?
I don't know his difficulties or whatever, but...
Because the thing is just because like your capability is good, you still got to be a good fit for the job. Yeah. I mean, personality go a long way.
Yeah.
But Miami Dolphins ain't won nothing for like almost 10 years, so.
Well, let me shut up. I was about
the previous coach wasn't good and he came in.
I was about to say something so
Oh,
ugly. Let me just
How
shut up.
dare you?
How dare you?
I was about to.
Dante said no, he's not difficult. He's suing the entire NFL and 3 teams.
Mhm.
And
I mean,
no,
and
he's not.
rightfully so. I think somebody else is joining him in on a lawsuit too.
I think Hugh Jackson joined it because
yeah.
he said that he said he did get offered to lose games too.
On purpose, yeah.
Even though somebody this team said they did.
What now?
Oh, that's part of the story. So Brian Flores said the owner asked him to lose games, said I'll pay you $100,000 for every game you lose, so they can get a high. They wanted to get a higher draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
The worse you are, the higher your draft pick is.
Yeah.
So they said somebody came out and said Hugh Jackson was told
so
the same
dude
thing.
Was throwing games?
No, he wasn't.
He didn't. No, he said he didn't want to.
He didn't do it.
Oh well, then that's why he got fired.
Probably.
Well, different viewpoint.
Yeah.
I mean,
but then
okay, so this happens all the time. Okay, when you are in a position, and this is any job, not just this particular situation, but if you stick to your guns as a manager, and then you have somebody above you who's saying, "Okay, this is what I want you to do," and you're like, "No, for me, that's not ethical. That's not the way that I want to handle this,"
and it was illegal.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that. Mm-hmm. And so then they try to quash any type of success that you would have going forward. Mm-hmm. So this does happen, not just in this industry. So I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah, it's messed up in the NFL because there's not one black coach now?
Only one, Mike Tomlin. And because of this, he's safe right now. Because of all this going on. He's never had a losing season.
Yeah.
But and that team has never fired a coach.
I'm about to say Steelers.
The Steelers have never fired a coach.
They never fire a coach. They just usually, I guess,
the coach either retires or passes it on to somebody else. But they've never fired a coach. Mike Tomlin has never had a losing season, so there's no reason to fire him.
Yeah.
So it's like he's safe after all this going on there. But they're saying Brian Flores is putting his career on the line because he may never.
He probably will never get, but
he'll never get a coaching job. But he may win a lawsuit.
Is this going to be like another? What's that?
Colin Kaepernick. Yes, it is.
Damn.
It's more of
he probably won't.
And I don't understand,
which is wrong. Which somebody's going to have to hire because he's a good coach.
It really is.
Well, like Lulu says, they've been calling black folks dumb, but I don't understand how that's possible. Since we're the ones that know how to make all the plays, it would be very interesting.
70% of the players?
70% of the players, zero owners. One coach. And the general managers, I think there's 5 or 6 general managers out of 32 teams.
So I'm going to just say something, and I'm just going to
Okay. Okay, well, go ahead.
I mean, it's kind of like the slave trade.
Okay. The slave that
but I'm going to move on.
Okay. But they are saying that. Right. They're saying
that's kind of like what the NFL is.
If every
70% of it's black and you trade them around and you just put your little pawns and players in place and but you just coat it with money as long as you do.
3 Dante corrected us. There's only 3 black GMs.
3 GMs, yeah.
3 black GMs, 1 black coach, and 0 black owners.
So just saying, NFL is like the slave trade.
Oh yeah,
it's a shame. It's a shame.
Sorry,
it's a shame. All right, one other NFL story, then we're gonna go to our funny of the day. This is the funny of the day. The Washington football team has officially got a new name. They used to be the Redskins, which was racist.
Right.
Then they became the football team for 2 years, 3 years. Now they have a new name. The Washington Commanders.
That's right.
Look at Shantae's face, everybody.
The Commanders.
So they got trending on NFL. They got trending on Twitter because people say everybody likes to shorten names of teams when they talk about them. Like the Giants, the G-Men. You got the Packers or the Packs. So the Washington Commanders, the Washington Commies. They're located in the capital, and they're going to be. So people gonna call it the Washington Commies, and their colors are red. You think their colors are red and burgundy, so you think about the Washington Commies.
Oh Lord Jesus!
So people say, how the marketing and the representation didn't think about that. But I like the funny mascot is they put Cobra Commander in a Washington Redskins outfit. I like Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe is their new mascot.
Oh
that
man,
would be hilarious.
I saw one that had me laughing. It was a picture of the Redskins, but it was the Commodores. Stevie Wonder, not Stevie Wonder, Lionel Richie, the Commodores. It's on the team. The Washington Commodores.
They need to rethink that one.
All right, so I got another for y'all greedy people. Well, this is our last story tonight. For y'all greedy people with the sweet tooth, Little Debbie has got together with this ice cream company called Hudsonville Ice Cream to put together 7 of their signature flavors. So now if you like the Little Debbie cakes, you can now have your oatmeal cream pies in vanilla ice cream. You can have your soft oatmeal cookie pieces in with molasses cosmic brownies. You can have your zebra cake in white cake ice cream with chocolate milk fudge swirl. You can have your honey bun ice cream with honey bun flavor with ice cream, glazed honey bun pieces, and sweet cinnamon swirl. Strawberry shortcake with white cake ice cream, yellow cake pieces, and tart strawberry swirl. Swiss roll with chocolate cake ice cream with chocolate cake pieces and swirl of whipped cream. And Nutty Buddy bars with peanut butter ice cream, swirl with chocolate waffle cone pieces, and a thick fudge swirl. I got a headache just saying the names. Those things are going to be too sweet.
I got high blood pressure right now. I just got it.
Robert said you better be near a toilet when you eat one of them. Well, Debbie went out with the ice cream flavors.
Goodness.
I got an ice cream headache and a sweet tooth headache. Just say the names.
Yep.
It's going to be ridiculous. So, this has been another season, another episode, another day of Sweet Claw. If y'all missed the beginning of the episode, we did talk about our little known Black history fact about Mr. Byron Allen Folks. If you didn't see it when you jumped in on the live, go back, check out the beginning. We appreciate everybody joining us, hanging out with us every Thursday night from 8 o'clock to 8:45. Always talking our mess, doing our same thing. We always say take us seriously, but not too seriously. That's our motto. So if y'all didn't know, it's on our logo now. I'm putting the logo up when y'all stay for the end. So, Chantel, you got anything out to say going out?
Happy birthday to everybody this week. And
oh my gosh.
Be kind to one another. Love as much as you can. Hug as much as you can. Say I love you as much as I can or as you can. And that's all I got to say. Love you guys.
Jeffrey, you always got the good stuff. Come on now. I know you got something for us. What you got, Jeffrey? What's going out?
I didn't plan for this.
What you mean? It's every Thursday.
All right, let me think. Well, I got one thing. I wasn't really going to say anything, but I was going to save it. This is for the ladies.
I need to put the camera on, Jeffrey.
This is, I'm always talking about relationship stuff too. This is weird relationships.
Well, you're a single man. Why not?
So, ladies, if you want a God-fearing man, I hear this a lot. Like women, I want a God-fearing man, and is into the Bible in the church. And then you don't want to be a submissive wife. That doesn't match.
Ooh.
You can't pick and choose how you want it to be. So you gotta. I mean, it's just
That's a great topic.
Math has to add up because I've dealt with that before. I had, I dated somebody and they were, I want to do everything the Bible way. I'm gonna be celibate, and until we get married, okay, that's fine. Let's do that. And then. I can't be submit to no man. Like, wait a minute. You can't pick and choose what you want to do in the Bible. It doesn't work like that. So just think about things like that. Being submissive
Bible's not a la carte.
Yeah. Being submissive to your husband isn't a bad thing. It doesn't mean being a slave. It's just like, being somebody's
It's like
wife,
falling back and letting them lead the household.
That's it. A lot of women hear that and they think it's a bad thing. Oh no, I can't be.
But the thing is it's a 2-part thing, and you fall back and you are allowing your husband to lead
To
and be the
lead.
head.
Mhm.
But that doesn't mean lead and be the head without any guidance and counsel.
Yeah.
Wonderful message. Wonderful message.
Exactly.
Jeffrey, write that down because that's a subject we're going to delve more into on Beards and Bourbons. As
My
Dante said,
pen, Beards and Bourbon.
Dante's put it up on the screen, said we're going to delve more into that on Beards and Bourbons.
Dante is ready for that. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, he's ready for that. We might not get Slam in. It might just be the three of us.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
We're ready to go.
Let's do it.
Well, y'all let me know. I'll call up. Where y'all going to do it?
We're going to go at this cigar bar that we have. I got to call the owner, but he said we can do it at cigar bar in Smyrna Village.
Yeah.
That's the first location.
Let's set that up.
So you guys are going to a bunch of different
every episode, not every episode, but different locations, different.
Oh, that's
yeah.
Like we might do 2 episodes there, 3 episodes there, and then we're gonna do different locations.
Yeah. I love it.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so I guess my turn. I ain't got nothing to say, but
hurry it on up.
I ain't got nothing to say, but thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us every Thursday, 8 o'clock to 8:45. We're always here, same bat time, same bat channel. We are the 3 Clarks. I am Dwayne.
Shantae.
Jefferson.
And we'll catch y'all later. Peace.